we're going to try to stream a PC game. Well, not a PC game, it's actually a Nintendo game, but we're going to give it a try. I'm realizing now I won't be able to see anybody's comments or if anybody is online, so I guess we'll just go with the flow. Paige is yelling, Pixley is right here with me.
I have my V-Day candy.
With her Valentine Day candy that she's still working with. Okay, so this is Mega Man. Just about everybody who's ever been in one of my classrooms knows that I absolutely love Mega Man. I guess we'll do Mega Man 1.
And if you
original screen border on.
Well, it's too bad.
Rockman is the Japanese name for Mega Man. We'll go ahead and start. Mega Man was called Rockman. It was supposed to be like a music sort of thing. Like Mega Man's sister, her name is Roll, so it's rock and roll. I guess you're supposed to, they say, start with Gutsman. But I am awful at his stage, so I'm going to go with Cutman, because Cutman's stage is easier. So the way the Mega Man games work is you choose from whichever level you want to start with, and when you beat the boss you get their weapon, and each boss is weak against a different weapon, so you kind of want to get ones that work against other people. And so I guess people say Gutsman is like the easiest dude to beat to get his weapon, but I kind of think it's Cutman.
After Cutman, you do Gutsman.
I probably won't. After Cutman, I will do Electman, because Electman is easier. Although that means we're going to have to do Electman stage twice. Paige, your head is in the way. Could you move, please, honey? So go play Animal Crossing, not right there, where your head is right in the way of where Mega Man is. And I think this recording setup, for some reason, there's like some input lag that's a part of this, so controlling it is like, there's just enough lag to be annoying in the time from when I try to do something and when it actually happens on the screen. And that really sucks. It makes it very difficult to do this.
When are you going to battle Cutman?
When am I going to what?
Battle Cutman.
Oh, I don't know, Pixley. Maybe take your time and you'll find out. Whee! Hey, I'm just asking. That's what you sound like. Oh. Hey. I'm not being mean to you.
You're being mean to me.
I'm not being mean to you. So I could really use some health power-ups here. You can see that I'm almost dead. I think this is the halfway checkpoint, so if I die... yeah, these controls are just awful because of the lag. I don't know, maybe it's just me and I haven't played this for a long time and that's why, but I was trying to test this earlier, and that was what I was doing. You'll notice that sometimes like the game slows down. That is because that's what would happen on the original Nintendo, because it was not a super powerful system. You would get some lag and slow down when there's too much going on the screen. Oh, I should know the names of those things off the top of my head, but I don't.
Wait, Daddy, what if there was a chance to come to be the creator for Mega Man, but it was on the night of the parent-teacher, the only parent-teacher conference night.
Parent-teacher conference night for you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I didn't go to your parent-teacher conferences this time because, like, everything seems okay. You're reading books and stuff, so, you know, it's not that we don't love you, it's just that if everything's going fine, we don't really have to talk to your teacher, Miss Keith, because it seems like everything's fine. And if there's something that was really bothering her that she needed to talk to us about, she probably should have told us before now. You know? So anyway, that's how I feel about it. So also, see now that there's, you know, the reality of life out there. People have always said a guy named Keiji Inafune was the creator of Mega Man, but he wasn't really the creator of Mega Man. He just did some of the original sprite work. And so as the game series went on, he sort of became like the guy in charge of it. But he's not really the creator. Also, his most recent project kind of stunk really badly. So I'm not all that excited to ever need to meet him. And in general, you know, like, these guys who made great games, you know, it'd be nice to see him and just say, hey, thanks for the good game. But, you know, I don't know what else I'd say to him. Like, oh, cool, you... So, blue for the color, huh? Yeah, that's, a good color, I guess. Yeah, it's like, what are you really going to say to these guys? Alright, I'm almost to the end. These things totally stink. Oh, I got very lucky to have defeated him so easily because they do a lot of... I could do that easily. Because those guys do a butt ton of damage if they hit you. And, see, this is where I'm going to be like so screwed. Okay, great. Pixley's revisiting some of her Valentine's Day candy. So, I get full health again if I just die to this boss, so I think I'm going to do that. So Cutman is not a super difficult boss, but you do kind of want to have a full thing of health. I just think I might have gotten something. So when you get Gutsman lets you pick up rocks, and you'll see them like these rock blocks, and you'll see them in the boss room again. See, this is why this input lag is killing me. You throw rocks and do what? Pixley, it doesn't make sense for us to play games next to each other, and that's us streaming. If you don't want to like sit here and stream, that's fine, but like, don't sit here like we're doing this together and you're just like listening to your headphones or whatever. It's fine. If you want to play your game because you're... Oh, you can sit by me because you love me. I just don't want you to think I'm gonna like keep talking to you about the live stream. Pixley, what game have you been playing lately? Animal Crossing? Is that what you're gonna play now? What are you gonna play now? YouTube? Dude! Oh my god, are you gonna watch me do this on YouTube? Wouldn't that be weird? Be ridiculous. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying before is you throw rocks as Gutsman. Rock beats scissors. Ah, get it? Like rock, paper, scissors. People do say that it's kind of like this because each person has their own weakness. Elect Man is weak to Cut Man, so that's why I'm going to him next. 70,000 points to clear. Yeah, the first game had points. Nobody cares about the points. It's just stupid. None of the other games ended up with points.
Yeah, points are stupid.
Yeah, Pixley says points are stupid, so they must be.
Yeah.
Ugh. I just wonder what it is that's making this input lag. So since I'm playing this on my PC, since I'm playing this on my PC, I have a pretty solid graphics card, but my processor is kind of old and skunky, so I don't know if that's doing something, because this isn't really like a 3D game, and this is all very boring. See, but this is killing me. Like, this is, I don't want to say it's unplayable, because obviously I'm doing something, but it's not very fun to play it this way, I'll tell you that much. You have to like anticipate that you're gonna need to do something early. Now this part is a giant pain in the butt. These little eyeball things. totally suck. But they do come up in the same pattern every time, so if you kind of know what you're doing, you can kind of get ahead of it. And I'm going to do this so I can get those 2 health ups that dropped. I'm probably going to jinx it now, but that's probably the best clear I've ever gotten of that. Now here are some of the classic Mega Man disappearing blocks. Boom, 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 boom. See, this is where it gets really annoying to not have really responsive controls. Because the timing has to be really precise. I think there are some that come out. Crap. Ah, crap on a cracker, I'm falling! Oh, Deborah! There's a little Everybody Loves Raymond for you. Deborah! Mom, I live by my mom! Deborah! My brother's tall! Pretty good Ray Romano, isn't it? Oh! See how many times I can fall and be annoyed with my life. That's the thing, like these crappy controls, I'm gonna keep blaming it on them. Oh, maybe it's my Steam controller, who knows. But it's boring to listen to me gripe about it, though. Ya-da-da-da-da, ya-da-da-da-da. I'm surprised I have not been hurt by those things more than I have. Get over to here. Up to there! I just want to get up there. Why can't I just get up there? Whatever. Okay. Try it again. I'm glad this doesn't have time limits. Because I would be... Come on! Come on! Oh. If there were time limits, I would definitely be even more... screwed. Okay, okay. Oh, no. All my bragging about not getting hurt by that, and then there we go. I'm actually using the same headset I normally was using for my PS4 broadcasting, but it's hooked up via Bluetooth, and the microphone is clearly not as good, and it's kind of terrible. So, there you go. This is going to be nearly impossible. I guess I got to do it this way after all anyway. What pain in my butt. Ah! Ah! Get up here. Come on. Come on. Let me up. Come here. I love my life. Love it. So much fun. Oh, no. Okay. Yep. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm feeling good about this time. Now this, the re-release collection that they have on PC has save states, which is where you can just kind of like save at any time and then just come back whenever, but it's not very entertaining to watch somebody do that, so I'm not going to do it that way. This screen is weird because there's a repeat of this at some point later in the level of just that specific arrangement of blocks for some reason. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, why? So now clearly I am going to lose a life any second now. I should be careful not to use all of my cut boomerang thing, because if I do, I won't have any energy left for it for when I fight Electman, and then all of this will be in vain. This is where it's the most annoying, these jumps. Because I'm sure this looks like I'm an incredible idiot when I'm not able to do these jumps, but it is what it is. Okay. Oh my god. Oh boy. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh! Maybe not. Maybe I will survive. Only to be killed on this next screen, I'm sure. So that little doohickey that you see over there is actually really helpful for the Gutsman stage. The part in particular that's really crappy right at the beginning. And so I want to get that, but the deal is to move these blocks that are right in front of it, you either need you either need to have Gutsman's weapon already, or you need to have Electman's weapon. So what that means is I'm going to have to go through this level 2 ways. I think that if you die after picking it up and you continue, you still have that. I don't necessarily want to test the theory of that, but we'll see. Mega Man stunk because if you get hit on a ladder, you go to the bottom of the ladder, it knocks you right off. So hopefully I won't demonstrate that for you. Yeah. Okay, now there's going to be another one of these big eye things, and it'll probably kill me. Oh, so here's the repeat of that room. Like, I don't understand what the point of that is. Like, they could have just had me go up to this room and had that be the room, you know? Alright, I feel like this is gonna be difficult, I think. Oh, maybe not. Believe in yourself, Mr. B! Don't be so hard on yourself. See, look at that. One little sliver of life. But that's okay, because that means I made it at least to the boss. There was a trick in the original Mega Man where when you hit the pause button, if something is taking damage at that moment, you can just keep hitting the pause button and they continue to take damage. And it's actually a really good trick against an enemy called the Yellow Devil. And so if I know I won't get that far in this stream, but when you get that far, it's really helpful to use that with Electman's weapon, because the Yellow Devil is otherwise a giant pain in the butt. Just a giant. Okay, so watch me screw this up quickly. You ever see that video? Where the lady, she's stomping grapes or something, like a news report, stomping grapes, and then she falls, and for some reason she's on the ground, she makes this ridiculous noise. It's very crazy. I really don't want to get hit by these beams, because then you pretty much have to start all the way over. And I don't want to have to do that. So, keep it moving, keep it light, keep it casual. Keep it cash, man. Totally keep it cash. Alright. Hopefully I have enough of these. Oh yeah. Look at how much it damages them. It's going to be like 3 or 4 hits and they'll be done. Yep, there you go. That's why it's important to know the boss order for a Mega Man game, because it makes it so much easier. Now there's, hot shots out there that'll do like Mega Buster only runs. And that's cool if you want bragging rights or whatever, but I don't care about all that. Oh, I don't want to go to Cutman again. And unfortunately, they don't have like a quick exit at this point in the series. So I'm kind of boned, but you can see, for whatever reason, I don't know why, the electric weapon will zap these to like cause a big ruckus. I should just die, but whatever. I think I have 3 lives. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, I should definitely die. It'll take me right out of it, and I can just go to hit continue and go back to Electman stage to get the little beamy beam, and then go from there. Let's say select and continue. So like I said, I'm going to go back to Electman and get that shooter thingy, and then we'll move on from there. Sorry if anybody's commenting. I can't get the comments, I think, using the setup that I've got for streaming a PC game, so I'll have to figure that out. I know there are other programs you can use, and I used to have a key for something called like XSplit or XSplit Broadcaster, but I don't have the key to that anymore, and I hate when there's like software, and this happens in PC a lot, where you can't just buy it and use it forever. You have to like keep paying to extend the license or whatever to keep using it, which is stupid. So when I was a kid and I used to play Mega Man games, I almost never used to use the special weapons. So like the weapons you get from the bosses, I would only use them during boss fights. And let me tell you, that is dumb, because these weapons are pretty good. Oh, why did I come down? I have full health. Dirt. Okay. Now I should be watching out to save some of this energy, because I'll need it to bust those 3 blocks. But for now, it's kind of fun to just and go from there. Oh, I forgot. If you open up the menu while you're on a ladder, you also fall for some reason. That doesn't make sense. Alright, let's see if this can maybe not take me 12 years this time. No guarantees, but we'll see. Okay. My big issue last time was I thought you had to do this the other way, from the other side, and you don't. You have to do it from this side. Wonder how many times I'm repeating myself since I'm doing this stage a second time, saying the exact same thing. Now, I think in future games, when there are weapons that are kind of boomerangs, you can use them to like pick up items and stuff. Not in this one. That would be great if I could get that. Although still I'm at full health for some reason. Okay. I say for some reason because like it couldn't be good. It couldn't be because I'm good at the game. Oh boy. Yikes. Yikes. There's not a ton of debate about this, but a lot of people say the best boss weapon in all of Mega Man comes from Mega Man 2, which is, I will admit, a better game than this one. And it is from Metal Man stage. And the reason why it's so good is because you get like a ton of, like you can't run out of it. These weapons, you can run out. Like if I kept just using this for everything, I'd probably run out of cut span blades or whatever it's called. The metal blades, you'll like never run out of it. And the other cool thing about it is you can shoot it in 8 directions, so you can like jump up and shoot it underneath you, or shoot it up and at a diagonal, and that makes a big difference because it opens up your options for shooting stuff a lot more. Like those annoying things that keep coming up from the sides or whatever, you could take those out really easily just by using diagonal shots. You just do like a diagonal shot up and it wouldn't be a problem. So most people, if they're doing a playthrough of Mega Man 2, will do Metal Man stage first, just so they can get that and have that to just kind of cheese your way through the rest of the game. I, for whatever reason, have always done Bubble Man first. Bubble Man, to me, is the easiest one to do without having a weapon that it's weak to. So that's kind of why I gravitate towards that instead of, I think, instead of doing Metal Man. But again, that's because I never used to use the other weapons. Let's see if this will... Bye! So hopefully I can do this without dying, because like, as you may remember, it took like 3 hits from Cut's blade to take it out, so... Oh, in the border there you can see that is his sister Roll, Rockman's sister Roll right there. And his papa, Dr. Light. The villain in this one is Dr. Wily, and in all of them, yeah, spoiler alert for like a 30-year-old game. In the 4th and 5th and maybe even the 6th one, they try to psych you out, and Dr. Wily isn't the bad guy, and he always is. It's just always is bad. They try to do the fake out, and it's just stupid. And I have to pat myself on the back and say that was a really good clear of that level. That was a really good clear. Hi, Pickle. You going somewhere else? You going away? You got something here? Okay, sit right now. Okay, now I'll show you, this will be the last level I do. Gutsman. Now this is still probably going to be difficult for me to do, even though I have the magnet beam or whatever, but you'll see why it's so much easier. I'll try to do it normally first, and then I'll use the magnet beam. So these little things, and keep in mind this is like 5 seconds into the level. So these platforms go, okay, not a big deal, you just ride on it, whatever. But then there are spots where it'll dump you out. And especially if you're like me and your timing is weird on your controller, that becomes really difficult. So the magnet beam is cool because essentially it just shoots a beam that you can then walk on. Why do they call it a magnet beam? I don't know. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down onto that second one and then just like try to ride it out on the magnet beam. You can go from the top here and get there. I tend to run out of screen or something. It's hard to describe. Run out of space to do it. So this makes it a lot easier. There's also a way to like glitch it to go even faster, but I'm not interested in that per se. I think Gutsman is weak against Bombman. Maybe Bombman's the one you're supposed to do first. I don't know. There is like a one that people generally agree on is the best one to do, but whatever. Okay. Oh, is Boss Rafa watching right now? Again, like I can't see any of the comments, so if you're watching, hi! I don't know what you're saying. I'm sure you're saying wonderful, sweet, and kind things about me and my life. I should be paying attention to these stupid things. Also, with the setup I'm working with right now, I can't hear anything. So you can probably hear if I'm not doing any damage to these, and you're probably like, why do you keep doing that? Trying to hurt him. You're not hurting him at all. Yeah, I gotta figure out this like PC setup if I want to do this. But I've like something like 1,200 games on my PC Steam library, so there's like a lot more interesting things to stream than just Monster Hunter all the time. But anyway, I'm just gonna cheese through that because it's not worth trying to fight him and die. And okay, let's see here. Just go through these. These things are called like metars or something. I don't know why. Yeah, Bombman's weapon is supposed to, who I think I'm supposed to have for this. So that's why I'm like, yeah, with 2 little things, that is not going to work. Okay. Oh, I've got this live stream up on my phone right now. Oh, and if there's a delay, so I just watched myself die right then. Yeah, the delay is like 5 seconds or whatever. Okay. I'm going to try Elecman's, and I'm going to show you how you cheese and cheat the bosses here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot some electricity at him, and while he's taking damage, I'm going to keep pausing it and unpausing it. And you'll see his life total up at the top of this, over on the left side of the screen, continues to kind of drop, even though I'm not actually hitting him again. Let's see if this will work. That's pretty cheesy. So what you want to do is, so you're not stunned when he does his drop, is be in the air, and I clearly am not good at that. So let's try Cutsman and see if that does any extra damage. Yeah, it does actually. So why don't I Go this way. Cheese it again. I think I'm going to die, and that's going to be it. Yep. Well, I think that's going to end the stream for today. I don't know how well this worked, or if it worked at all. Yeah, I can't really tell. So, until next time, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I can save this through this button, right? Save this, and maybe we can come back and do some more Mega Man another time. Let's find out before we go, what's the name of that stupid eye thing? An adhering Susie? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh, you know what? This is cool. In the Legacy Collection, which is what this is, they have all this cool concept art. Like, it's super rad concept art. And I will also show you the best part is, I think they have the original box art that they did, which is amazing. Let me see. This is actually put together by, I think, Digital Eclipse. That is like, that's all they do is put together old games and old stuff like that, and collections and stuff. So this is the original art. You can, I'll zoom in a little bit here. Looks pretty cool, right? Not bad. Okay. This was the box art in the United States. Look at that. Just look at that. Wow. Fantastic. Boom. The one remaining savior of the human race. As Mega Man, you must infiltrate, break down, and ultimately destroy the 7 separate robot-like societies dominated by Dr. Wily, a scientific genius con man. So yeah, Dr. Wily's a scientific genius. Mega Man is not actually a human, but I suppose he is a savior of the human race, I suppose. Yeah, 7 separate robot-like societies. First, they're not robot-like, they're robots. And, just kind of ridiculous, I guess. I wonder if I switch this back to normal, they'll have the box art, and we can look at the back of the box art. Just the promo stuff. I know they have the boxes themselves as something on here. Anyway, that's a look at Mega Man Legacy Collection. Maybe I'll come back and play some of that again. But for right now, I will sign off.